What I started out from day one, when we realized we had to do something, I said, let's come up with a plan to where, however much it might hurt, at least everybody will have a job. Everybody will have a paycheck, and everybody will have their health insurance covered, and everybody will have their pension plan covered. We have an immediate problem, and that is we have to balance our budget by saving $10 million between now and June 30th. If we put that decision off much further, the problem becomes worse and worse and worse, and it makes the bite out of each employee that much worse. So today, unfortunately, we have a problem. What we've suggested to the unions, to the ASME union and those not covered by a union, is they accept essentially roughly a 5.5% pay reduction for the balance of this fiscal year. What I do hope is that at the end of this period of time, that things will improve. We can't guarantee it. The economy in this state is not doing great. We're fortunate that we're not Detroit.
It seems to me that a 5.5% reduction on lowered salaried people are a much greater burden than those with higher salaries. So what I suggest is to make the burden fair, those making over a certain amount, say $50,000, to take 8 to 10%. And the higher you go, the higher percentage. The lower you go, the lower percentage. If you make $22,000 a year, 5.5% puts you at poverty level almost. Even a single household. So I would suggest, under 30,000, 1 to 2% at maximum. And above that, a progressive scale of percent up to the highest salaries.
Okay.
Including elected officials as yourself. And you have done that, and we thank you.
I think that's certainly worth talking about, worth considering, absolutely. But what we have, I believe, several opportunities that we can start coming up with some great ways of making money. For example, we have for years and years relied upon the Oklahoma Tax Commission to collect our sales tax revenue. About 2/3 of the money we receive, we the city government, comes from sales tax revenues. And they've been on the downhill slide, unfortunately, for a while. But they haven't been doing, in my view, a very good job of collecting that money. They haven't been doing a very good job of auditing the people that are supposed to be paying sales tax revenue. They haven't been doing a very good job of accounting for it, of being up to date, I believe, on their accounting function. Well, we're going to do that ourselves. We're going to start a process that we're going to do that ourselves. And I think that'll, first of all, save money. It'll find monies that are due us that are not being paid, but it'll also help employ more people for the city of Tulsa, because we're going to do it in-house.